Hello and welcome again to Fox Comics in beautiful downtown Marion, Illinois. And we'd like to give a big shout out to everybody that's locked down because of the coronavirus pandemic. To make things a little bit easier to do business with us, if you prefer curbside pickup for Fox Comics, if you have a pull with us, you can call ahead and let us know. We'll have your comics pulled and we'll come out, get your money, and bring your comics out and bring you your change so you don't have to come in and expose yourself to a viral outbreak if you want to avoid crowds. So we're going to be doing that. Also, for those of you that are stuck at home, if you're looking for reading material, we are offering 20% off all graphic novels and trade paperbacks. We're also, if anybody that works at a bar or restaurant, if you show us a pay stub, you'll get 30% off graphic novels and trade paperbacks throughout the duration of the event. So that's something to know about and to consider. After that, today is Tuesday, March 17th. All of these items will go on sale Wednesday, March 18th. And we're going to get started with a reorder that came in. For those of you who've been waiting for more of these, the Josh Middleton poster portfolios are here. It's got all of his beautiful covers, or a lot of his beautiful covers that are frameable and easily removed to be hung. So that's out there, and that's pretty cool. Also excitingly out next tomorrow is the Batman Damned hardcover. It is sans Batawang, from what I understand, but it is a gorgeous piece of work, a great book, and so something to look for. Also, the Cyberpunk 2017 silver hand pins are in. For those of you that are so inclined, they will be here. Graphic novels wise, we have some Stranger Things Zombie Boys that have arrived. We have some Wonder Woman Golden Age Volume 1 trade papers that have come in. I'm going to do a quick bum shuffle on some of these that hit today. We have Critical Role Die from Kieran Gillen, number 1. The Magic Order, number 1 from Mark Millar. Thumbs from Sean Lewis. And Kieran Gillen's Uber Volume 1 is in as well. So that's the graphic novels and trade papers that are in today. And we're going to get started with the comics. First up from Marvel, 2020 Iron Age, issue 1 is here. And also from Marvel, 2020 Machine Man, issue 2 is here. Also from Marvel, issue 9 of Arrow is in. In what seems to be a trend, another Marvel comic is The Amazing Mary Jane, issue 6. And then we have the beautiful variant cover for The Amazing Mary Jane, issue 6. DC is up next with issue 58 of Aquaman. And one of our top 5 covers of the week, the Aquaman 58 variant, just a gorgeous cover. Aftershock Comics is up next with Artemis, number 1. Just a intriguing cover there. Image Publishing is up next with Jeff Lemire's Ascender, issue 10. And then from Aftershock, once again, we have Bad Reception, number 4. And from Dark Horse Comics, Matt Kidd's Bang, number 2. And we also have the variant covers in on Bang, number 2. Nice title. Then next up from DC, we have issue 91 of Batman. And then one of our top 5 covers of the week, again, is the Batman 91 variant cover with the penguin and the penguins with missiles tied to their backs. That's always cool. Frickin' lasers tied to their back. Then we have from Nightfall Vault Comics, we have Black Stars Above, issue 5. Alterna Comics, which is a great little company still using newsprint, the old style paper in their comics, if you want to get an idea of what that looks like. It's kind of like the old time comic books, but they sell it $1.50. Number 1 of a 3-issue run called Blood Realm is out tomorrow. Then DC, part of their facsimile edition, we have the Brave and Bold 28. Scout Comics is out next with an interesting little comic called Canopus, issue 2. Number 1 was quite intriguing. Pretty good little comic. Marvel is up next with issue 20 of Captain America. And then we have the Spider-Woman variant, celebrating something special this week with Spider-Woman for Captain America, issue 20. Then also from Marvel, issue 16 of Captain Marvel. And then the Captain Marvel variant, in a hook variant. And then the Captain Marvel issue 16 Spider-Woman variant. Also from Marvel, we have Conan the Barbarian, issue 14. From DC, we have a very popular title that'll be well received tomorrow, Deceased, Unkillables, issue 2. I think that's out of the 3 that are scheduled. And then the absolute gorgeous variant covers for those. You've got the beautiful cover there, and then the Cheetah as well. Cheetah variant, which is just fantastic. Then up from Marvel is up next with Deadpool, and that is issue 4. And of course the Gwen Stacy variant for Deadpool issue 4. And then next up from Image Publishing, it's been on a bit of a hiatus, but back is Robert Kirkman's Die, issue 9. Then from Valiant Publishing, which if you're not reading Valiant, you should. We have issue 2 of Dr. Tomorrow. Goes on sale when? Tomorrow. And then the pre-order, so if you have it on your pull list with us, that's the one you'll get. Sassier cover and more pages of content at the same price. Ahoy Comics is up next with issue 5 of Dragonfly and Dragonfly Man. And then from Marvel, Excalibur issue 9. And then the Excalibur issue 9 variant. Image Publishing is up next with Jeff Lemire's Family Tree, issue 5. And then from Marvel, we have issue 20 of Fantastic Four. And of course, we have the Spider-Woman Fantastic Four issue 20 variant. Boom Studios is up next with Greg Pak's Firefly, issue 15. Story originally by Josh Whedon. Marvel is up next with Ghost Spider, issue 8. And then again from Alterna, another $1.50 comic, Gods and Gears, issue 3. You really got to give Alterna a try. They are really doing a great job. Then from Marvel, we have issue 3 of Guardians of the Galaxy. And then the fantastic Spider-Woman Guardians of the Galaxy variant cover. Image Publishing is up next with Hardcore Reloaded, issue 4. And then from DC, we have He-Man and the Masters of the Multiverse, issue 5. And then from AWA Studios, we have Hotel, issue 1. And I believe that's out of 4 that are scheduled for there. Oni Press is up next with issue 50 of Invader Zim. DC comes in next with issue 43 of Justice League. And then the fantastic Justice League 43 variant cover. One of our top covers of the week. We actually have a tie this week, so that's one of them. DC Black Label series is up next with the Low Woods, issue number 4. And the variant cover for Low Woods issue 4 is there. Then next up from Marvel, we have issue 2 of Marvel Action Spider-Man. And also from Marvel, we have Marvel's X issue 3. Image Publishing is up next with Scotty Young's Middle West issue 16. And then from Marvel, we have Morbius, the Living Vampire, issue 5. One of our top 5 covers of the week. Great job, Marvel. And then the variant edition for Morbius, issue 5. And then the Spider-Woman variant for Morbius, issue 5. Then DC comes in with issue 70 of Nightwing. and as always, fantastic Nightwing variant for issue 70. Marvel comes in next with issue 1 of Outlawed. And then we have the variant edition of Outlawed, issue 1. DC Black Label series, we have issue 2 of Plunge. And the intriguing variant cover for Plunge number 2 is right there. Then next up from Boom Studios, we have Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, issue 4 out of the 5 comic run. Then the variants, we have the Leonardo with Pink Ranger helmet. We have 2 of the Donatello with Pink Ranger helmets. And then we have 1 Mikey with Pink Ranger helmet. From Dark Horse Comics, we have issue 2 of Predator, Hunters 3, and the variant cover for that. Then again from AWA Studios, Red Border, issue 1 out of the 4 that are scheduled. Boom Studios comes up next with Red Mother, issue 4. And then we have from DC, and I'm going to probably just start a stack of these because they're going to be kind of an unwieldy thing. We have Robin, a celebration of Robin's 80th anniversary. And they have a collection of all new tales of Gotham's high-flying hero. That's the standard A cover. We have the blank cover variants for those of you going to Comic-Cons and looking to have somebody draw on them. We have the 1940s variants, the 1950s variants, the 60s variants seem to have been shorted, the 70s variants, 80s variants, the 90s variants also seem shorted, the 2000s variants, and then the 2010s variants. So we have all the variants that Diamond shipped us. I just don't know that they shipped us all. But that's where we are with the Robin 80th anniversary. We're going to start with Dynamite, with Red Sonja Age of Chaos, issue 3, which is a pretty wicked looking cover, but not near as wicked looking as maybe that one. Or absolutely not as wicked looking in that one. One of our top covers of the week. But also one of our top covers of the week. And again, it's an AWA Studios number 1, The Resistance. Just a fantastic cover on that. It looks very intriguing. A collection of writers have started that enterprise, and it looks to be a nice kickoff for them. Marvel is up next with issue 31 of Runaways. Then Boom Studios, we have Something is Killing the Children, issue 6. And they were nice enough to send us a thank you variant, which is, as you can see, just basically a virgin, no writing on the front. Thank you, Boom Studios. Next up from Image, we have issue 306 of Todd McFarlane's Spawn, and then his variant for that. One of the big titles for this week, again, kind of with Robin, is from Marvel. We have Spider-Woman, issue 1, the relaunch there. And that's the A cover. And then we have one of the variants. And then we have a variant with the new suit. And we have the blank cover variants if you find yourself going to a Comic-Con. So Spider-Woman number 1, highly anticipated, out tomorrow. Then from Marvel, we have Star Wars issue 4. And then we have the Empire Strikes Back movie variant for Star Wars issue 4. And then we have from Marvel issue 2 of Star Wars Darth Vader. We were shorted those last week or the week before, so if you were one of them that were shorted, know that yours is coming. DC brings us Superman's pal Jimmy Olsen, and Jimmy gets a clue in issue 9. And then the fantastic variant cover on that is just wonderful. Could have made our top 5, but it's a tough week this week. Image Publishing brings us issue 2 of Tartarus. Then DC brings us issue 40 of Teen Titans and the variant cover for Teen Titans 40. Also from DC, we have the Titans Giant. IDW brings us issue 19 of Transformers, Rise of the Decepticons. Image Publishing is up next with Scott Snyder's Undiscovered Country, issue 5. And of course we have the variant covers for that because that's how we roll here at Fox's. This should be in the D's. I don't know why this is in the V's. Up next from Marvel we have Valkyrie, issue 9. And of course we have the Spider-Woman variant for Jane Foster Valkyrie, issue 9 there. Dynamite Publishing is up next with issue 9 of Vampirilla. Gorgeous cover there. Part of our top 5 covers of the week. Valiant is up next, which if you haven't been to see Vin Diesel in Bloodshot this week, get out. It's actually a good movie. Really, really nice, and they need the support with all this coronavirus stuff going on. Just go to it and don't sit within 3 people. You can do that or take Purell with you. But issue 4 of Visitor is out tomorrow. And those of you who have that on your pull list, you'll be getting the pre-order edition with a different cover and more pages of content at the same price. Scout Comics is up next with issue 3 of White Ash. Did we get that comic? You can bet your White Ash we did. Then from Guardian Knight Studios, issue 4 of William the Last. Shadows of the Crown, issue 4. And then from Image Publishing, we have issue 18 of Witchblade. Then Marvel comes in next with issue 9 of X-Force. Dark Horse Comics is out with issue 1 of X-Ray Robot. Fantastic cover on that. We put that in our top 5 just for the kitsch factor, which we were almost going to do this one, but we decided to go with the kitschier one. And then from DC, last but not least, we have Year of the Villain, Hell Arisen, issue 4. And again, one of the top covers of the week in our multi-cover tie is Year of the Villain, Hell Arisen, issue 4 variant. Just a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous cover. That's all the comics for this week. Remember, they go on sale Wednesday, March 18th. We have curbside pickup if you would like. Just message us on Facebook. Let us know when you're going to be here or call us at 364-0800. Don't forget our sale all during the pandemic lockdown on graphic novels and trade paperbacks. And if you happen to work for a restaurant or a bar, bring us a pay stub that shows us that and you'll get 30% off any graphic novel or trade paperback. We'll get through all of this together. We'll see you on Wednesday, March 18th. Thanks so much.